I was just wondering, I don't know why, that Christmas is celebrated all over the place. Now, do other religions celebrate it as well just to, I mean, do atheists celebrate Christmas just for a reason to have family around or anything like that? I don't know. Or I was wondering. Basically, I was wondering for some reason. I thought, why was I thinking? I was thinking Buddhists. Do Buddhists celebrate Christmas, or is Buddhist one of those more like a not a peasant, but a poor man's religion? Is Buddhism a poor man's religion? Or do they and then I started thinking, is our religions based on class? Do they make religions based on how much a person could afford? To say that they just reached in every category. Like say you make a peanut butter, and you gotta or say chocolate. Chocolate would be better because peanut butter is about the same all across the line. But say you got chocolate, how they got some normal chocolate and all the different kinds of chocolate, but they might have more chocolate in them, so they ask for more money for a certain kind of chocolate. Well, so they make religions so that poor people can join this religion and not give a whole lot. I know Christianity is there, they're like, well, they'll probably all say we'll take anything, but basically, do poorer countries, is Buddhism, being that Buddhist was basically a monk practicing, whatever it is, living without money. I don't know what that, but anyway, if he was practicing that, is it possible that they created all these religions, different religions, just to pull in a little money from maybe these people, this class, more money from this class? I mean, you see, what are those people? Those Scientologists. They're all a bunch of rich freaks. That's probably the richest religion there is. I mean, look at what they're paying to be in that religion. And then, what's the poorest religion? Is it Islam? Do they even have like any sort of thing you have to give to to join that religion, or is it just you die? Is that's their form of payment is death? And so the higher you up you go to Scientology, you got a payment is I don't know what they pay, but I've heard that their programs cost a bunch of money. And Christianity is what, like 10% for tithes, and I don't know what I don't know. I'm guessing Catholics and Christianity. I take both those at about the same kind of religion, even though they won't. They'll say, well, we're not Catholic because they allow this and whatever. But I take those as about the same. And like all the Lutheran, I take them all as Christianity. Like Lutheran, Baptist, I take them all as Christianity. Because I don't study them or anything, but that's how I'm just kind of borderline them. But or some you see the Catholic Church, they're real rich, they're real elaborate churches. Then you get down to a Baptist church, and it's just like a wooden house painted white. Well, of course, you got Buddhist temples, but the monks are, they choose, yeah, it's like a poverty. They choose a life of poverty or something. But then you got Taoist Buddhism. I don't know if Taoist is Buddhism or Taoism. I guess Taoism is different than Buddhism. But Buddhism is like, choose a life of poverty. In Taoism, you're allowed to have money. That's why the richer the people that used to practice Buddhism, once they get a bunch of money in them, they turn to Taoist, which allows them to keep their money. Apparently, the communist government would say, "Well, you're a Buddhist and you don't want your money." I don't know. I just wondered. It's got to be. It's got to be. There's religion, different religions is just different class. That's all it is. It's kind of crazy, ain't it? That's how they market it. They subliminally market it like that. People think, do they build cathedrals in church Catholic cathedrals in poor neighborhoods, or are they smaller in Catholic neighborhoods? I just know they got them in New York and big cities and stuff like that. The cathedrals that are Catholic are in New York City. I mean, it's New York City. They're going to be able to draw anybody. But I was just kind of pondering that. Never really, don't know if I ever thought about that or not. But I know, you think, well, Buddhists are their life of poverty. The monks are, but you don't think about each religion differently as being just this, just a stair step of class, so that there's always money flowing to that. And why they would make different classes just to get money flowing, except, especially when the Jews are basically, there's they got four different religions. But I mean, they only practice Judaism. They don't, do they get some sort of benefit from just being able to say that they've started, Jews started four different religions, this, like Islam and Christianity and Judaism. Maybe that's only three. I'm pretty sure there's four, though. I don't know what they are. But I mean, is there some, they can't go around and go to each church and say, well, we started this, but now they're doing it with countries because our country is basically backing Israel. So, yeah, they are getting everything from having that many, because all these naive people in religion are saying, well, the Catholics started my religion, or the Catholics started, do you think how many religions they started? I mean, how could their religion be true if they've started other religions? Well, I was just, coming into winter solstice, that just brought it up. Wonder, just because Christmas is a bright, energetic celebration. Of course, they got that mosque that everybody flocks to in the Middle East. I don't even know what that's called, but they got that, and then they got down in Mexico, they got something that they flock to. I don't know if that's Catholic or what that is. But I guess they all got different religions that they creates an energy, but I just wondered if, being born in basically a Christian country, there's more energy for Christmas. And how they got all the lights out and everything. Anyway, just kind of realizing the difference in classes in religions. You ever hear of a rich person practicing Buddhism? It's usually some poor college student that wants to do yoga as well.